Ottawa, Carolina, 51-52 on your rotation. We've got Carolina minus 200 in this game, total 6, shaded a little bit to the over here, minus 115 in this hockey game. And I pulled one out. I don't know how I did, but I did the other night. It was a best bet of mine for the Saturday show was Ottawa, Carolina over the total of 6, and we got there somehow, some way. Carolina with a 5-2 victory over the Ottawa Senators with some late goals pushing that one over the total. We'll take it. Carolina, to me, in this price range is a team that I have no interest at all supporting. I've said that before. This is a interesting game because of the fact that it's a rematch game. They played Saturday in Ottawa. Now they're playing again here in Carolina. Yeah, you know my feelings on this Carolina situation from a goaltending perspective. I've not been very enamored with it, especially from Scott Darling's perspective. I mean, he's been awful. Cam Ward's been in the last couple of games. He was a little bit better last time out against Ottawa, but he's not exactly been a consistent game-to-game. You get a good performance out of him. That's not been the case here whatsoever for the Carolina Hurricanes. Is a big reason why they're a team that have struggled to keep the puck out of their net despite decent defensive numbers on the season. And they've also gone over the total, this Carolina team now 7 straight games, and the goals against has been a big reason why. I mean, prior to the 5-2 game, they were giving up 3 or more goals in every single one of their last 6 games. So keeping the puck out of their own net has been a big problem for this Carolina team. Ottawa dealing with some question marks going into this game you're going to want to be aware of. Mark Stone's been out for a period of time with a leg injury. There's a chance he may return in this game. We'll see. You never know with these teams that are well out of the playoffs what they're going to do with certain players when it comes to injuries. They may just, shut them down, rest them for the rest of the season. But there is a chance you might see Mark Stone back. Erik Karlsson will already not play. It's been announced will not play in this game tonight for the Ottawa Senators. He actually did return from the personal tragedy with his daughter passing away. Came back Saturday night against Carolina, but he's going to miss this game as obviously he tends to that awful personal matter. I mean, I don't know how that can happen. That's happened now to 2 NHL players, Jordan Staal and now Erik Karlsson. Horrible stuff, without a doubt. Marian Gaborik, another guy that's been shut down with an injury for Ottawa. So there'll be some lineup tinkering tonight for Guy Boucher. To me, I'm interested one more time in an over. We'll see if Ward or Darling are in, but I'm at least interested. We'll see where the Hurricanes go in terms of their starting goaltenders. Bill Peters often does not give Cam Ward more than 2 or 3 starts in a row at the most. So there's a chance you might see Scott Darling again. I'll like this over even more if that's the case. We know it'll be Craig Anderson for Ottawa. Condon got the start Saturday. Anderson will be in tonight for the Ottawa Senators. And certainly from a price perspective, I know Karlsson out. Will they get Mark Stone back? I understand that, but I'm kind of interested in Ottawa here, underdog. They lost at home. They're going on the road facing this team again. I know there's not a whole lot on the line here, but you want to lose to the same team 2 games in a row. I wouldn't, no matter even if I'm not going anywhere. So I think it's just an exorbitant price here on Carolina. One that I think I might take a small flyer with on the Ottawa side, catching plus 170. Dana, this is on your card, Ottawa, Carolina. What do you like here in this matchup?
Yeah, guys, I certainly don't want anything to do with the side. That's for sure. We're not going to lay that kind of wood with this game. But the fact is, this total looks extremely attractive to me. I mean, I always, like I told you before, I always look at the power play units, especially when the number is a 6. And neither one of these teams are power play units that you can rely on. We have the Ottawa Senators ranked 20th in the league. We have Carolina ranked 24th in the league. So you're not going to get any of those odd man goals, and so now we're just looking at 5-on-5 goals, and we know that Carolina does have a tendency or does get a ton of shots to the net, but again, as we've said in other shows, that those shots are not of quality. They come from a long way out, which most NHL goaltenders can see would very easily, actually. They're ranked in the top 5 in shots per game, but they're also in the bottom half or the bottom third in goals per game. And so that basically is telling me that every one of their shots is basically not of quality. And if you look at their shot charts, it basically supports that. Ottawa averages just 45 shots a game. Now, that's not 45 shots on goal. That's 45 total shots. And so that ranks in the bottom third as well in the NHL. Then you add to the fact that Karlsson's not going to play tonight. So now you're adding, you're taking out another offensive weapon. I know Cam Ward and Anderson is basically an over anytime that you see those two guys play. But because of the quality of the shots and the number of shots that I think that they'll see tonight, I think they'll be able to keep this game under the total of 6.
There we go. Finally, the unmute mic button was taking its precious little time there. So there we go. All right. So Dana likes under 6 in this game. Yeah, I mean, I'm more interested in it with Darling, to be honest, because Ward actually was good the other night. So Ottawa too. I'm going to take something on Ottawa here, plus 170. I can't lay minus 200 with Carolina. That's ridiculous. I mean, no matter who they're playing right now. So that's where I'm going. I'm going to lean a little bit to the over if I get a Darling confirmation here. Ottawa plus 170, small flyer. Just because at this time of year, you got to pick off some prices that you think are a little bit expensive, a little bit overpriced. And I think we've got that here with Carolina.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now, we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.